from
St.
Schmidt,
Bonaventure is
Dominic
in the
Welch,
semifinals.
and
They
Kyle
take on
Lofton.
Rhode Island tomorrow, 68-57 win. Mark Schmidt, Dominic Welch, and Kyle Lofton.
I'll take an opening
Take to the
statement
podium.
from
Let's
the
listen
coach,
in.
and then I ask you to direct your questions to the student athletes first. And wait for the microphone. We've got 2 mic holders in the room.
Going into the game, our goal is to try to get to the NCAA tournament. The only way we're going to do that is if we can win this thing. We've got to take it one game at a time. I thought these two freshmen up here, played extremely well. Don hit some huge shots. Kyle had hurt his ankle, hadn't practiced in 3 days. He came out and played extremely well. When we defend, we're a really good basketball team. I think we're 15-0 when we hold teams under 60 points. And our guys, we knew going into the game, George Mason, 2 really good guards, and we have to have at least one of them have an off night. And I thought, Kaya played extremely well. I thought we did a really good job in Livingston, and that's the key. We kept them off the foul line. It was a good victory. Now it's onto Rhode Island, onto a team that's playing exceptionally well.
In the back.
Dominic, you guys kind of were in control throughout the entire game. You didn't lead by any less than 7 in the second half. You kind of seemed that you had any, punch that they gave, you responded right back. What do you kind of credit that, resiliency of really not pushing the lead at all?
I just felt comfortable out there. I didn't really get spit up at any time of the game. I know how me and my team play, so we just know how we play and stuff. So so I just felt comfortable out there. Really, that's really much it. We all felt comfortable out there. So that's really it.
Other questions? Gentleman right here.
Kyle Jacob Schwartz, Voice of Reason. First off, you know that we go back to the PSA days, second, Putnam Science. What's it like coming back here to Brooklyn, to New York, play in front of your family and friends, and I guess play against a tough team like George Mason?
It's great. It's a great experience. Knowing that I'm from New Jersey, growing up, I always watched the Barclays Center. It's like a childhood dream to play in it, and I played in it, and we got a victory. And it was did well. I got a lot of support from my family. Like you said, PSA people came. It was good.
Questions for the student athletes? Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Kyle, can you talk a little bit about your freshman season so far and playing in your first tournament?
My freshman season so far, I think I've been doing good, but it's all credit to my teammates and the coaches. I just been listening, following the older guys, and just taking it day by day, getting better each and every day.
As far as freshmen go, you and June have gotten a lot of the headlines this season, but how nice was it to see Dom have the game that he did today?
It was very nice. I knew he's capable of doing it because in prep school, played against him a couple times, and I just know what type of player he is, so it's good that he brought it up.
Questions? Right here. Yes, sir.
Hey, Dom, you guys, I think, missed your first 6 shots today, and then seemed like you couldn't miss at all. Why were you able to turn things around, and why were you feeling so good today, particularly from long range?
I just think we had to get used to the hoops in the arena. And it's our first time playing here, and we only got about 20 minutes to get some shots up, so I think we just had to get a feel of the run and everything. And I've been feeling good for a while now, shooting the ball, so I just knew after that first one winning, I just felt good every time I shot the ball.
Go ahead.
For Kyle, we're down. Even when you guys have slumps like you had at the start of the game, your defense has always kept you in it. How important to you guys is it to not let your offensive slump affect the defense?
Like you said, coming into the game, we were a pretty good defensive team, and then the goal was, one of the keys was to take care of the ball and make them score in half court. So, like I said, we good in defense with the half court. So, our offense was like, we was missing shots. We started out like 2 for 8 or something. We could always rely on our defense.
Is there a final question for the athletes?
You always talk about playing, I guess, for good coaches. I remember watching you play for Tom when you were at Putnam. What does a guy like Mark Schmidt instill on you? And Dominic, feel free to chime in as well. What do you learn from a guy like Coach Schmidt?
That he just pushes us every day. Just make sure that we don't play like freshmen because we know everything that they lost last year. So we just make sure we play up like juniors and seniors. So he just wants the best out of us every day. So we just want to play hard.
As y'all know, he's passionate about the game, and then every day he just preaches hard work, dedication, and just follow those, and you become successful.
All right, I'll make this last for the players.
Just to relieve you guys, you've hit 21 threes against George Mason in the last 2 games. Do you think those were just more isolated games, or was there something about the George Mason defense that you've been able to exploit?
I'm not sure. We just got good shots. I think it's one of the reasons because the way they play ball screens is different. So we just got like open looks and just better looks instead of contested shots.
Guys, thank you very much. We'll release you guys back to the locker room. Feel free to go back there. And now we'll take questions for Coach Schmidt. Questions for Coach Schmidt, right here.
Coach, first off, great to see you. As always, congratulations on tonight's victory. I know that George Mason is a very tough team, as you mentioned, with guards like Justin Kier and Otis Livingston. What was the game plan going into today?
Yeah, they have good guards. They're really well coached. We have a saying, no paint, no foul. They in the league, I think they make 70 more foul shots than their opponent. So the key was try to keep them off the line, try to keep them above the foul line. Both Kier and Livingston are just so good off the bounce. We thought that, we could maybe survive if just one of them played well. And so the key was they're the knowns, and we needed to do a good job on knowns. And I thought we did Kier, whatever he got, 20 points, but I thought we did a good job on Livingston. And, we had to take care of the basketball. We had to defend in the half court, try to keep them out of transition. We took care of the ball, 17 assists, 7 turnovers, so they didn't get any points off of our turnovers. And I think if we keep them in the half court, we're a good defensive team. We hold them at 35%, 28% from threes, and those are great numbers. And when we win, those are the numbers that need to be. And we were really successful in the half court. I thought Shun does a really good job of making our defense that much more difficult. With him back there, blocking shots. Ladarian did a really good job. They had a double-double. But going into the game, they're well coached. They play all that ball screen stuff. We want to try to keep the ball out of the paint and try to, make them take contested shots and do a decent job on the backboard. In game 1 down there, they beat us by 20 on the backboard. They beat us by 9 today. But we can survive that. We can't survive if getting out rebounded by 20.
The gentleman here, Mark, did you have your hand up?
Coach Tom scored the most points by Bonaventure freshmen in A-10 tournament games.
Say it again?
At least. Dom scored the most points by Bonaventure freshmen in A-10 tournament games since at least 2010. How unique is it to have freshmen go out there, him, Kyle, and Oshun, with so little fear in their first A-10?
Yeah, I guess Kyle, he had 22, so I guess both of them broke a record. But yeah, it's our freshmen. We struggled early in the year. Injuries. Trying to rely on guys, young guys. But those guys have really. The reason why where we're at is because of the freshmen. We got good leadership from Ladarian and Courtney when they got healthy. But those 3 young guys have really blossomed into really good players. Dom was a little bit behind because he lost 8 or 9 games because of injury. But they play like veteran guys. They're not caught up in the environment. They just play. All 3 of those guys love to play. They compete. They're Bonaventure players, not highly recruited guys per se. She'll get a little bit at the end, but guys that just have a passion for the game, guys that we feel have a great ceiling, and they just love to play. And they're good guys. They're humble. I'm lucky to be able to have the opportunity to coach them, and hopefully for the next 3 years, they're special players.
Go ahead, sir.
Coach, just given the way that Dom had been shooting the ball with more confidence of late, did you feel like this kind of game was going to happen at some point?
You just never know. He's playing, he's practicing better. Dom's defending better. He's got a really good sense of how to play now. If there's anybody that made the most strides this year, it's Dom. He just defensively, corner on him, run a lot of stuff. He really did a good job of learning this stuff. He's playing with more confidence, and as you saw that stroke, he's got a natural stroke. And when you have a natural stroke and you put confidence on top of that, you know, good things are gonna happen. But to know that he's gonna come, you know, play the way he did today, make 6 out of 12, that's, you know, I wish I knew that.
I got two more, one here, gentlemen, then it's your turn. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, Coach, what does it mean to get this team into the semis for the second year in a row, given that now you're relying on
Yeah.
freshmen and your backs are against the wall in the way they weren't last season?
Yeah, we started off, you know, if anybody would have said that when we were 1-5 and 4-9 and 4-10, 0-1 in our league, that, you know, one that we would get 2 buys and then win our quarterfinal game, you know, there's probably most people would say no. But our guys really did a good job of persevering. They blocked out the noise when everybody said that we stunk, and they just kept on working. And we got healthy, and we got some chemistry, and you know the freshmen got a lot of confidence, and we just started playing. And you know, you watch us play, and I think we play with, you know, with an enjoyment, of fun, and it's just. They're a special group of guys, you know, being able, especially young guys, when you get hit, you know, it's easy to get knocked down and lay down and feel sorry for yourselves, but, you know, those 3 freshmen didn't, and the veterans, you know, with the Darian and Courtney, they deserve a lot of credit, you know, I sit up here as the head coach and, you know, get all these wins and all that, I haven't really done anything, you know, it's those veteran guys, they lead this team, they help us, they, you know, helped us win, even though the freshmen, you know, scored 40 points or 47 points, you know, without Courtney and Ladarian out there giving, you know, great leadership, we're not winning, you know, so we've come together, you know, and hopefully we can continue to come together and get better because we're going to have to play better tomorrow if we're going to be brought out.
This is the last question.